Mm-hmm. I tried to save y'all. Tried to save y'all. I did. I promise. I tried to save y'all. Unbelievable. I tried to save y'all. I tried. Tried to save y'all. Tried to save y'all. Can you just turn it off? Where the remote? Can you just turn it off? I don't even want to see this in the back of my John.
Bums. Bums.
Yo.
Just bums.
Yo. You can't tell me nothing, man. You can't tell me. Sorry, Crystal. Happy birthday, Crystal. Happy born day, baby. Sorry you had to get it with an L. For good. I'm happy. Truthfully, y'all want to know the truth? I ain't even got no real rants in me, man. I do. I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. Yo, I'm doing my best not to crash out. I'm seriously doing my best not to crash. Why is this crashing out, y'all? Why is this crashing out, man? I'm just here doing my best, trying not to crash out. I'm trying to go live. They just yo, man. They even look, even my streaming don't even want me to be seen. Yo, I'm so freaking irked. Yo, Tracy, you irked, I'm irked. I ain't really mad. Number one, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this again. The coordinators let us down today. Even the defensive coordinators. Even Vic Fangio. I mean, all you got to do is pressure Purdy, put him under distress. Y'all decided not to do that because you thought you had the game in hand. You went the whole second half with 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. What do you think? This is who we've been, y'all. Why in the world did you think after scoring 2 touchdowns in the first half that in the second half that there was any way possible for us to score in the second half? Y'all know what we've been. We are who we are. We are who we've been the whole entire season. AJ Brown, you ain't the first one to say it, cuz. I don't want him on my team. I don't care what none of y'all say. Oh, he a beast of a wide receiver. No. He's a punk millennial who don't get his way and he cried and dropped balls when you trying to talk about you the guy. You ain't nothing. Go be something somewhere else. I don't care. What good are you if you're not gonna do your job? You up here complaining about what everybody else ain't doing on their job. You ain't doing your job, AJ. You ain't do your job, Jalen. You ain't do your job, Saquon and Kevin Patullo. If your name is not the first name on the blacklist on Monday, I promise you. I promise you, I'll quit the Eagles. Because there's no way in the world I will go another season with this piece of crap being a coordinator in this league. He is nothing. He is garbage. Why are you even in the league? I don't even understand. As far as I'm concerned, Nick Sirianni can go with you. We're not loyal. There's too many head coaches that got let go of that's great at offensive coordinating that we should get besides Nick Sirianni. I'm sick of your antics, jumping up and down because you got a touchdown in the first quarter, in the first 5 minutes, and you can't score for the rest of the 45 minutes of the game. I don't want to hear it. Defense, y'all, it was coaching today. Penalties, 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 coaching. So what they was holding? So what? Vangio, you didn't dial up no pressure to the end of the game. And you see what happened when you did. Blankenship. Mighty White, Whitey White, you gotta go. We need us a ninja in that back. We need us a tough ninja in the back. You gotta go. I'll keep the John. He been raised with black people. I can't stand. Listen, give it to. Listen, listen. Clean the whole house, Reggie. Clean the whole house, Reg. The whole coaching, everything gotta go. Apparently, they not the right people. Jalen either. Y'all keep telling me he a winner. He clutch. He'll do it. He had an opportunity. What did he do? Yeah, his wide receiver dropped the ball, but all second half, what did he do? He only ran twice. No sense of urgency. Kittle went out. Y'all got no excuses. None. I don't care what the rest wasn't calling. Y'all didn't make them call to nothing the other way. I knew we was gonna lose this game. I told all my people this morning before I left church. I told y'all we was gonna lose this game. I thought we had the better defense starting this. We ain't had the better nothing, y'all. We ain't had a better nothing. We took a fine time for the defense to take a L. They did do enough. They did enough. But all they had is McCaffrey, and you can't stop McCaffrey. Blankenship, you gonna run behind like you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you retarded? I don't understand how y'all be letting these people that know how to catch a ball and run with the ball get behind. Get out of here, man. Congratulations, Lou. Congratulations, Lou. From start to finish, this team was trash. It don't matter. Next week we would have lost anyway. Pink fingernail wearing Caleb Williams was going to hand it to us. We can't stop nothing. We can't score. We literally cannot score. Ben, welcome home. Yep, we on the couch. Right, wrong with you, Ben. Just the next day. Listen, get your laughs on. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm mad. I'm telling you, I'm not even really all that mad. I'm happy we didn't do it because then we would be forced to keep these bums. Get AJ out of here. I'm sick of him. Devontae is more of a wide receiver and better wide receiver than AJ will ever be. I don't care about his physique. He had butterfingers today. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. You telling me that you can't catch a ball? Get your dreads out of here, man. I'm sick of you. Take your book, take your little quotes, take it to somebody else's team. You want to play for the Patriots? Go play for them. They gonna need you because Stephon Diggs is going to jail. Let's make a trade. Listen, defense kept us from getting shut out. You right about that. Devontae is the number one wide receiver, period. Kittles wasn't even an issue today, Mama Sil. Nothing. Nothing was an issue but this offense and Kevin Petrullo. There's nothing he can say. There's nothing that Nick Sirianni can say. They are both garbage. They talk a bunch of crap. All they do is spew out this mess. Spew it out. You gonna yell at AJ? Yell at yourself. Yell at yourself. Get the mirror and yell at yourself. Y'all been looking like this all year. Y'all been looking like this all year. He over there talking. I hear you, Ben. Smitty been way better. Smitty is a Heisman Trophy. And get Jake Elliott tied. For real. Get Jake Elliott. He's no longer Jacob Jamal. He's a Jake Elliott with his steel-toe boots for cleats. Kicking to the left and the right, you dummy. Looking like he, after every kick you miss. You bum. 3rd and 18. And you, man, listen. Saquon, I'm sorry. You did run good today. Better than you have all year against a bum defense. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. AJ, I'm sick of him, man. This is an AJ rant. I'm serious. I'm sick of AJ. I don't want him on my team. I don't care. None of y'all out here can tell me, oh, he's a beast. Oh, he this. Oh, he that. No, he not. All he do is whine and cry. He got his 1,000 yards and he happy. That was all he wanted. He ain't really want it. He ain't really want the Super Bowl. He ain't really want to go with Jalen. He ain't with Jalen. All that stuff is fake. Get him off the squad. Get Jalen somebody he can really throw to. If he could throw the ball. Yeah, I said it. All y'all out here talking about, oh, Jalen this, Jalen that. Yeah, he ain't responsible for throwing the ball, but he was throwing high today. Yes, it was a win. Everybody want to use excuses for why they lost. No, Purdy was throwing them same balls in the same win. So I don't want to hear that bull crap against lesser wide receivers, according to y'all. Tell me something. Because I saw the San Francisco 49ers throwing too. I saw the San Francisco Niners taking advantage of the middle where we supposed to be the great. And don't get me started on Zach Bond overrunning everything. Because you worried about McCaffrey. He was locked up most of the game. Purdy receivers caught the ball. That's right. But they also were schemed and put in the right position. He was under duress and he still beat Jalen. Hello? He still beat him. Hello? Purdy did the thing. I hope he go all the way. I hope Shanahan get his first Super Bowl. I hate Shanahan. That's a lie. They put us out the misery, man. Rhonda, for real. Put us out the let's go Sixers. Let's go six. I can't even. Because as long as Embiid is on the team, we gonna fail. I've got to get back to football. What? It was the same win, Dame. Same win. Ain't no different. They played on the same field we played on and was able to score. And they didn't even have any turnovers. We won the turnover battle and we still lost. Why? Because we don't have no offense. We never had offense all year. Y'all want to think it was something because they played against the whack teams at the end of the year? Come on. We didn't write nothing. Kevin Petrullo is still dirt, trash, garbage juice. And not only should they egg his house, they need to egg him as soon as he leaves the field. He better wait about 5 hours before he leaves. The same plays. They did nothing different. They ran the same thing. The same thing. Different sides of the field. They ran it on the left the same way. They ran it on the right the same way. You put Tank in there twice. Like, oh my God. You saw what Tank could do. You didn't think, hey, maybe I'll trick it up a little bit, even if I don't use Tank Bigsby. Instead of running Devontae like a running back, how about you put the running back in there? How about you put Bigsby and Saquon in at the same time? How about you do that? And have somebody worry. It might work out for you, dummy. Listen. They ain't camouflage. They ain't do nothing but take a L. I knew we was getting this L from the jump. When we was down 16, when we was up 16 to 13, okay? When we was up, no, matter of fact, before the half, when we was up 13 to 10, I knew we wasn't going to win. You know why? Because we can't score in a complete game. I'm surprised we got field goals. It was the first time this year that Jake Elliott didn't. Well, yeah, he did cost. The whole coaching got to go. Howie, I'm serious. I ain't no draft pick. The team is talented. Only thing you can do is draft for the future. You better draft you a quarterback. That got some accuracy. Brady was giving him tips from the booth. Brady act like he was salivating, trying to get in the game. Brady was saying, you need to do this, Jalen. You got more time for this, Jalen. You don't have to rush this, Jalen. Can we see some up-tempo, Jalen? Jalen and the offensive coordinator. That's all we heard the whole game. Jalen and the offensive coordinator. And guess what? Nobody listens. No specials, no trick plays. You're just an elementary football team. A bunch of bums. Y'all deserve to lose. I'm so happy y'all lost in a very embarrassing way. At home, in front of your home crowd. We didn't need the second seed. Yo, y'all was mad at him all week. because we didn't try for the second seed. We didn't need it. We home. We got the first seed home. I'm rooting for Josh Allen. I hope they trade him. Trade him to us. I would trade for Joe Burrows in a heartbeat. I would trade for Lamar in a heartbeat. I would trade for Justin Herbert in a heartbeat. I would trade for anybody that is accurate with the football the entire game, not when you got to be pressed and got to try. I thought he was a winner. Everybody kept telling me, oh, at the end of the game, oh, he's clutch. Where was it today? Because he had 3 minutes to get a touchdown. I don't care about his wide receivers. Why you ain't scramble and run for the first down? That's what Josh Allen would have did. That's what Josh Allen did with a broke hand, busted knee, and a black eye. Yo, yo, ain't no conferencing. What? Him and his bestie. They all confused. They a bunch of dumb and dumber. Dumb and dumber. They both got their tongue stuck on a frozen pole. They don't know what to do. Dumb and Dumber. You ever seen that movie? That's Dumb and Dumber. Put Nick Sirianni and Kevin Petullo right there. Dumb and Dumber. Can't call a game if their life depended upon it. What you hiring them for? How you gonna have a coach? How you gonna have a coach that can't call plays? How you gonna have a coach that in the middle of a game, he might be a strategist, he might be able to come up with plays for the offense, but you don't have no rhythm, no tracks, no feel for the game to call it so your team can win. Nick, what's his name? Shanahan did. You know what I saw with Shanahan? He adjusted. Okay, Kittle out the game. Bet. Let's try our tight end. Let's try our tight end. Oh, he ain't that good. Bet. Let's go to a fullback. When is the last time you seen a fullback in an NFL game? When is the last time you seen it? Sean Tripline, love you too, brother. Congratulations on your L as well. On yours too. Because your quarterback is trash. Your quarterback is not clutch. Your quarterback is a bum. Y'all got Micah Parsons. I don't care if he got hurt. And before that and after, y'all was still garbage. Yeah, y'all let the fingernail painting beat you. And y'all had a lead. A big one. Y'all was up 21-3. Get off my page. He didn't do anything today. Nothing, Crystal. Nothing. Hurts. Nothing. He didn't run. He ran, I can count it, maybe like 3. We in this together. Man, please. Where was Tank? I kept calling him for him. I kept calling for a change up. Saquon got hurt. And y'all still put him in the game. This is how reliant they are on an ineffective running game. They thought that the run game was going to save them today, and it didn't. Y'all wasn't even able to run the ball to hold the game, to hold the time, to give them less possessions on the field. Y'all didn't even do that. Y'all wasn't even capable. Y'all need a coach. You need a quarterback. You need a whole offensive team, Sean. Just like us. So predictable, Crystal. So predictable. At least y'all got, that's right, babe. At least they got a creative offensive coordinator. Because we don't even know what that looked like no more. Every other year. This is Brian. He's worse than Brian Johnson. He's worse. He's worse than Brian Johnson. Completely. This was the worst loss in the NFL history for me. You know why? In a way, because at the end of the day, they were completely the same. This is evident that they was completely the same. This is who they've been all year, and they've gotten away with it. And guess what happened today? With a less than average team because of hurt. It shows you just how much coaching. We should have blew them out. We had every opportunity to blow them out. We started after the 50 at least 3 times. And what did we do with it? 2 field goals and a punt. And this is what you call winning football? Man, come on. I don't want to hear it. All you Jay Hurts apologists. I don't want to hear it. I told you. I'm going to ride him until he don't win no more. He ain't winning. He not winning. What has he won? He ain't winning. We almost let the Dallas Cowboys come back and take the division from us. I'll even take, I can't even say his name. I won't. This is all coaching. No discipline. Flags all over the place. No discipline. Defensive and offensive. They laid an egg today. They laid an egg. You come away with how many points did we have, stats guy? What was the score? 23 to 19? 19 points. And that's the most points we scored all year, besides in the beginning of the season. That's a shame. Dave, I ain't never had a good feeling about this game. Especially when we scored touchdowns in the first half. When we score a touchdown in the first half, you can guarantee, mark it, check it, you can book it. We ain't scoring no more. And guess what we did? Ain't score no more. Field goals, I don't count that bull crap. It's unbelievable. Rhonda, unbelievable. What? Listen, Saquon keeps spinning. That's all he do. That's all he do. We deserve the Cancun trip. No urgency to score. None. None of the time that we had the ball. Why wasn't Jalen acting like it was the Super Bowl, huh? Why he wasn't acting like this was what we needed to score? We need to score. We need to score. Why he wasn't improvising? No, Dave, I can't get with you with that. Yes, I know they drop passes. Jalen is a problem. He don't see the field. He too short. We need a 6'6", 220-pound quarterback that when he stepped from underneath the center, he can survey the field. Sometimes being too short costs you. This is why balls get knocked down. This is the same reason why I was wrong with Purdy today. But he managed. What happened to Jalen? Purdy had all backups in there. What happened to Jalen? We had backup. We had good in there. Really? You gonna put Dotson? You gonna have Dotson line up? Why? Because you mad at AJ? Petty. Cost you the game. Dummies. Dumb and Dumber did it again. We didn't win. Listen, you can't convince me. You can't convince me that Kellen Moore wasn't the reason why we won that game. And as a matter of fact, we give Jalen all the credit for this Super Bowl that we got last year, right? I don't share that same emphasis because at the end of the day, the defense won that game. The defense put us at the 30 every time to score, to do something. You had one play where you did it with Devontae once their defense was already out of the game. Once the Chiefs was already pretty much done. Let's be clear. The defense won us that Super Bowl. That's why they wanted the MVP. Listen, these 49ers ain't going nowhere. Quinyon got burnt in the first time ever. I ain't even mad at Quinyon. All right, bro. You made up for it. Got us 2 interceptions. That's what I like to see. He a beast. Quinyon is a beast. Period. But these Eagles are garbage. The whole offense is garbage. All of them, garbage. Every player, garbage. The O-line, garbage. I'm sorry, Lane, it's time for you to retire. We got to draft us a new left tackle, period. Fred ain't do too bad, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm going to talk about, that's it. It's going long. We going into OT, y'all. I got some stuff I need to say about this team. Listen, what? Coaches said, no, sis. No, Mama Sil. The coaches ain't had Jalen on lock. Can't nobody lock up your hand when you got the ball in it. I don't want to hear that. Throw the ball. You see it, throw it. Audible. That's what you're supposed to do as a quarterback. Audible. You're supposed to know them so much. You're supposed to audible. For real. Cam Jurgens, you is no Jason Kelsey. Good night. I don't want to see your little self. You're done. Tooth, stay concussed. Tooth, stay concussed. You're soft. Steen, it's time for you to be replaced. You're soft. What? Yes, you gotta go. Dickerson, we need to look for your replacement. You hurt. We should have had somebody better. The O line sucked. Cam needs to go. I ain't never been one to be talking about no center, but this center needs to go. We need to draft a new center. We need to draft a left tackle, a right tackle, because Lane is old. We keep trying to bring him back. Yes, he's tough as nails, but we need some youth, some big Mekhi Bectons on this team. And Howie, I'm blaming you too. Howie, I'm blaming you too. You let Mekhi Becton get out of here. You should have paid him. Period. You let CJ DJ get out of here. You should have kept him. Period. You let Slay. I ain't that mad, but you didn't have a replacement for him. You gave us Adoree Jackson. You gave us Bennett. Like, you gave us trash over there. And we got burnt all year. Adoree got burnt. That's why we lost too. Defense. Defense too. Burnt. 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 Nolan. So what? You was getting held. Vic Fangio should have put you in a place where you could scheme to get open. What happened to all that blitzing up the middle? What happened to it? You play safe, you lose. Listen, he ain't even playing on the Chargers like that because he belonged with us. Lane shouldn't play no more. I agree. Because Lane should not play no more. The O-line is too soft. Vic got outcoached today by Shanahan in a beat down, broken down offense of San Francisco 49ers. How you let that happen? If anything, they shouldn't have had more than 9 points. But you let that happen on your watch. Now, granted, it's a long season. And we was tired. It's hard to be the NFL champions, the Super Bowl champions. That's why it's hard to do. That's why when people go back to back, they crowned. We tired. We hurt. You can't keep everybody. Now what you gonna do? I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. We need to get AJ off the team so we can get some money, so we can pay the people that we need to pay, like Carter. Like, don't let Davis go. My goodness. Or we gonna be in the same predicament. We probably ain't gonna go to the Super Bowl next year though. We ain't gonna do nothing. Especially if they keep Sirianni. You can bet it. Howie shouldn't have. I blame Howie for this too. He put this team together. He put this team together. I wish we had Shanahan. I hope that they go to the play. I hope next week they get fired. I hope they lose and they get fired and we take Shanahan. Fire Nick. Fire AJ. Fire them. Get Dotson off this team. Get Cooper off this team. I want some wide receivers like Puka, Cooper Cup. You know what I mean? I got a thing. Trade Jefferson for him. Give him a first rounder. Trade Jefferson. Send AJ to the Vikings. Please. The Neverland. Send them to him. Fire them. All of them. Especially AJ. Take him and his books and his quotes and his butterfingers and get him out of here. The sad thing is nobody gonna want him. Ain't nobody going to the Super Bowl next year. We need better wide receivers to help our number one, Devontae. Devontae was the only beast up in this joint. Devontae was the only beast up in this joint. He the only one on the offense that was a beast this year. Devontae and Tank, whom y'all had amnesia against. I just don't understand it. How do you not use Tank Bigsby? How? It is a rebuild. Trade him to the Vikings, please. I'll take J.J. McCarthy if you fire Nick Sirianni and Kevin Petullo. Because if you don't fire them, there is no offense there is no offense for the Eagles. If you don't fire them, how could you give them another shot? How can you give them another shot? You can't. Yo, Smitty, A1, 100%, 100%, 100%, A1, Smitty. Only one that got hurt, only one that was out there trying to play the game. Even jumped up, unlike AJ. AJ, oh my, I keep reliving it, keep seeing it over and over again. Give me the ball. I want to be a part of the win. I want to be a part of it. The defense shouldn't have to do it all. Ninja, it was you. We could have had 2 touchdowns more in the first half because we knew we wasn't going to score in the second half. He quit. You right. AJ quit. AJ quit. Tank is the man, and we're going to lose him too because ain't he a free agent after this year? Because I think we only signed him for 1 year. He a free agent. I wouldn't want to stay here, especially if you ain't going to use me. I ain't going to. He been doing stuff all year, Wani. All year. All year he been doing stuff. I ain't talking about his mental health. But these millennials suck. Y'all weak. Y'all don't get y'all way and y'all quit. I need me some Gen Xers on this team. We too old now. We finny. But we need the ones that we raised to be on this team. Because I don't know who raised these millennials. If you raising me a millennial, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You need to repent. You need to repent right now. Get on your knees and ask God to forgive you for raising these millennials. Y'all are the weakest generation. Listen, I wouldn't hate to lose him at all, Tam. He gotta go. He got to go. Just like these millennials. They gotta go. They are ruining the earth. And Rhonda, Spalding. Let's not get on this kicker. Let's not get on the kicker. The other kicker was kicking in the wind. He made his kicks. And he looking like he a deer in headlights. He wasn't even the reason why we lost today. Listen, send him to Florida. That's right. Chasing chickens. Get them received. Listen, I would take a rehabilitated cheetah from the Miami Dolphins. I'll take him. Give him to me. What's his name? Rice? Wait, not Rice. What's his name? Cheetah on the Miami Dolphins that got hurt. Black boy that got 29,000 kids. He's short, but he can run fast. He was with Mahomes first. What's his name? It's skipping me. It's skipping me, y'all. What's his name? Y'all know what his name is out there. Tyreek Hill. Give me Reek Hill. AJ is a big reason why we lost today. But Jalen too. Tyreek, Crystal. Yes. Give me Tyreek Hill. I'll take that bull. Broke down knee and all. He got better hands. And if I remember correctly, ain't that why they let him go in with the Titans? Huh? And he said it wasn't him. It was the coaches. It was the scheme. It looked like it's the same thing to me. AJ, you weak. You get to a certain point and you can't win. You weak. You a bum. I'm putting this loss on Jalen. Yes, I am. He too short. He too short. We need a 6'6", 220-pound quarterback that's accurate and can see the field. And that can run a little. That's a bruiser, like a Roethlisberger, a Ben, like a Josh Allen. Yeah. I don't want Lamar. I would trade for him though. I don't want Lamar. He too hurt. I don't want Lamar. He too hurt. Crybabies. All these crybabies. He is too short, Crystal. They all mentally defeated. He up here want to be a cool guy, got his Kango hat on, acting like he Jordan. Jordan ain't lose. Jordan ain't never lose. When it counted the most, you can count on him. He would have won this game. Brady would have won this game. Patrick Mahomes would have won this close game like this. Yes, he would have. Yes, he would have. Why? Because we've seen it over and over again, Stats Guy. We've seen it. Yes, we need a farm boy type. One that's a bruiser, that got muscles, that's ready to take down everybody. Somebody that spark. Ain't nobody scared of Jalen. Ain't nobody scared of Jalen. Nobody's scared of Jalen. Ain't nobody scared of Jalen. Nobody. Name me somebody that's scared of Jalen. Name me anybody that's scared to play the Eagles offense. This is not on Kim. He too short. He too short, Kim. He too short. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. He was better. You know, hey, cuz, I'm breathing, but I'm pissed, man. He was better when Jason was the center because you know why? Jason Kelsey know how to read a defense. If y'all remember clearly, Jason Kelsey called the play, and Jalen tried to audible out of it, and Jason Kelsey said, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stick with it. And he stuck with it, and we scored. And we scored. I don't care. Yeah, Jalen had a poor OC. I don't care. I don't care. The OC ain't got nothing to do with your accuracy. You threw high to Devontae. Yeah, the win had something to do with it. I'm not blaming it all on him. AJ is to blame. Blankenship is the and especially Kevin Petrillo. But Jalen got to own it. I'm sorry, Kim. You can't go a whole half and not score a touchdown after you get the ball beyond the 50. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. 3 times. Y'all got to put some blame on him. Y'all sitting up here acting like he was perfect. He was not. He was not perfect. Jalen was younger. He's done more than. I don't care. I don't care about what he done in the past. I'm looking at 3 minutes left in a half. I'm looking at over a minute left in the fourth quarter. You on the 20-yard line and you don't score to win the game. That is not clutch. That is not winning football. We're going to argue Jalen all day. Period. You had an opportunity and you didn't score multiple times. You're the reason too. You're not the only reason, but you're the reason too. But don't come up on here telling me that he's this, he's that, and you didn't do nothing. I'm giving him the same crap that nobody's scared of Jalen. Nobody. The play is to give the ball. I agree, and it's terrible. Tam, the play is to get the ball to him. He put the ball right in the right place. No, there was times where they wasn't in the right place. There was times. All season, might I add. We talking about this game, but we talking about the whole season at this point. He ain't played good this year. Are you telling me he played good this year? Is that what you trying to tell me? You trying to tell me Jalen Hurts played good this year? Then y'all blind as boogie juice. He had halves of games all year. Granted, the OC, but it's Jalen who has the ball in his hand. So don't try to tell me he played great all year. You're crazy. I don't care. If you're accurate, oh my God. You're right, Chris. Yo, you're right, Chris. We lost to your handicapped team. Y'all gonna lose next week anyway. Enjoy it. Y'all deserve it. Y'all beat up a whack, inefficient offense. Offense. A inefficient offense. Tim, we know the offensive coordinator was the real issue here. I'm not saying that, but y'all to say to me that Jalen played great all year, y'all crazy. I don't care what stats you give. That's like saying Dak played great and he 8-9. Get out of here. Game against the Chargers was the worst. So I'd rather that he put the ball in arm's way. At least they would have had a shot. There you go. Right there, Crystal. Calling for the ball. And did he give it to him? No. What? Listen, he didn't have a great game. Today, yesterday, the week before last, none of that. He played great against weak teams. If you look at our schedule, it's a miracle that we had the record that we had. Let's talk about his whole body of work. Now, Adam, usually you get on my nerves and you usually don't be talking good at all. At all. I mean at all. Your comments be way off. But today, brother, you in the building. You talking right. You're talking right. We talking about the whole body of work today. You talking right. I told y'all I'm gonna ride with Jalen until he loses. He lost. He not a winner no more. You can't hold his stats up. You can't hold him up. Thank you. Be honest. Thank you. This is what I'm saying, Tam. He did not have a great game, but it's not all his fault. I agree with that statement. I agree with that. I agree with that. But don't sit up here and tell me, oh, he this, he that. Elite players win these games. Purdy. You can say what you want about Purdy. Y'all get ready to see just how whack San Fran really is next week. Y'all get ready to see how we let this weak behind team beat us. A broke down defense, a broke down defense, a broke down offense, and we lost. Unbelievable. Play calling was horrible. 100%. I don't care about you, stats guy. You want to talk about these 6 interceptions all year. You want to talk. You want to raise that as a standard, as being great, or as him being taking care of the football. Yeah, but at the same time, him being safe, he's not throwing the ball to make it a competition for any of his wide receivers. I don't want to hear it. Right. Run, past Goddard. That's it. He didn't even use Goddard like he should have in the second half. Goddard was out here blocking on a whack defense because your O-line is too soft. It was a lot of flags that was left out there that they should have called. I agree with that. But they got flags too. They missed calls on them too. It was a lot of the stuff that was not called on both sides. But they managed to win the game. Because Q was holding. No, I can't agree with that. The game wasn't handed to them. They beat us. They beat the defense. Even though the offense got the lead, they still beat the defense. Why? Because the offense Kept going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, field goal, 3 and out, field goal, 3 and out. Your defense is tired. Of course, McCaffrey gonna get loose. The same way Saquon was getting loose because their defense was tired. But our offense ain't have enough to push up on their line. Tell the truth. It was quite a few PIs, but we knew that going in. They don't want us. They hate us. Yeah, they did miss a lot more than us, but so what? That's how the game goes. No, we lost this game. They beat us. They whipped us. Period. Congratulations. I don't care about. Thank you, cousin. Kyle. I don't care about flags anymore, KP. Yeah, listen, lack of creativity. That's right. That's right. I don't care about them flags. I don't care about them flags. You got to catch the ball. Or at least have enough energy that when you do are in a position to get a PI, you throw your arms up. That's what veteran wide receivers supposed to do. Act like they was held. So the next time the refs can pay attention. But AJ too busy. He too busy concerned about whatever he thinking about. Because he wasn't thinking about the game. This bum mad because he got embarrassed on the sidelines. You weak behind, slow, mentally ill, retarded dummy. I'm getting mad, y'all. Get your book and go somewhere. Get your book, get on the train, and go up the East Coast to the Patriots if that's where you want to go. Go down to Florida, the Dolphins, if that's where you want to go. Go out west. I don't care. Just get away from us. He wasn't. He should have been embarrassed. Yeah, I'm sorry. That wasn't cool. He's still a bum. I'm sick of him. He weak. AJ is weak. Weak. When you weak up here, I don't care how talented you are. You're not going to do nothing. Go to the Patriots. You was all hype on your little Instagram holding up your jersey. We don't play that. That's traitors. You're a traitor. You're a traitor. You're a traitor. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this. I can talk about my team all day long. I can talk about my team. I ain't going to let nobody else talk about them. I can talk about my quarterback because that's my team. Because once Jalen is gone, once AJ is gone, once Sirianni is gone, once the OC is gone, I'm still here with Green all day. I bleed green. I bleed green. Talk to your mamas about it. So I don't care if you come at my neck. I ain't no hater of my Eagles team. I want my best team. And if you don't fit the description of being the best, I want you off my squad. I don't care who it is. AJ, Jalen, Kevin Petrudo, Jacob, Jamal Elliott, which is still toe tooth, Bo, Cam Jurgens, Lane Johnson. I call you all. If you all, Adoree Jackson, you got. I don't even want to talk about that. Yeah, Crystal. He was all hype holding up that jersey. Go be with him. You traitor. You probably was working for him. He probably did that on purpose. He got his thought. I bet you if he needed 99 more yards to make 1,000, he would have played lights out. He's selfish. Selfish player. He a selfish bum. He a selfish bum. And you know what I'm happy about? This is a shame, y'all. This is the last Eagles podcast for the season, y'all. I'ma miss it. I'ma miss it, y'all. I'ma miss it, y'all. I'ma miss y'all. Talking about the Eagles. Good, bad, and the ugly, y'all. Jalen or no Jalen. Kevin or no Kevin. Nick or no Nick. Howie or no Howie. I'ma miss y'all. Talking about these dummies. Man, the season is over, man. We had this season, y'all. We had this season, man. We had this season, and we handing it over to Sam Darnold, Caleb Williams, Brock Purdy, and Matthew Stafford. Just listen to them names. Sam Darnold, Brock Purdy, and Caleb Williams. You got to be kidding. Yo, man. I'm gonna have to do a draft special or something, man. This season is over, man. That's sad. Man, I appreciate y'all, man, for real. Hanging with me this season after every game, hearing me spew my negativity and some positive. A lot positive. A lot funny. Thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Next year, I don't know. I gotta heal from this season. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. Gotta heal from this season. I might run it back next year. Y'all, this was fun. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for hanging with me every week. Thank for everybody that shared, everybody that posted, everybody that commented, everybody that liked, everybody that argued with me, everybody that agreed with me, everybody that disagreed with me. It's still love. It's still family. It's still go birds. I think. It's still go birds. But I'm gonna end it like this, y'all. I'm gonna end it like this. Dallas is gone. Giants is gone. The Deadskins Commanders is out. Jordan Love, you are hated. All you bums that's been on the couch in the NFC, y'all gone. And you know what I gotta say to you? You bunch of losers. Dallas, you suck. Every day, all day, every year. I wasn't gonna never leave this podcast like this. Y'all make me sick. And I'm so happy that you are on the couch. I'm so happy that you ain't even got a defensive coordinator. I hope you keep your coach. I hope you keep your quarterback. I hope you keep everybody on your team. Because you're going to be in the same place the same time next year, you bunch of bums. But you know, for the last time, as a complete Eagle, I'm going to say go Birds. It's been good, y'all. All season, y'all. Even though my heart is hurting. Catch me later. Love y'all. Peace. Till next time, baby. Till next time, baby.